Okay, class. Let's see if everything's working right. So, welcome to your online class. Looks like we have one person here, two people here. That's good. So, today I'm going to be taking your questions about, our class in general and going over our review packet. So, let's first just talk about how the class is actually going to change and such. Ooh, let's see, I hear someone. So that's probably through Blackboard Connect. So we'll both be doing sessions via YouTube Live and Blackboard Connect. YouTube Live is just in case Blackboard goes down, because Blackboard is definitely going to be stressed with all the different institutions and all the different people logging onto it. So YouTube and Google has a little bit better servers. So we're hoping, oh, you can't see me. We're hoping that if something happens with Blackboard, we can just use YouTube Live. Okay, so just a little bit about what has changed since last time we met. Seems like forever ago. So now that all classes are going to be held online, we're going to either be doing review sessions via, YouTube Live and Blackboard Collaborate. And then we're actually going to be doing our lectures through videos. So we're going to upload lectures. And since there's a few of us that actually give the same class, we're going to take turns. So you'll get a few different teachers. And you'll get to see their teaching styles as well. And we'll upload those to YouTube. You'll be able to get to those videos easily. You'll be able to play them back and forth. So you'll be able to go through them at your own pace. And it'll be nice because you'll have also the Blackboard PDFs of the chapters to go through, and you'll have the PowerPoints themselves. So you guys can probably see my screen right here where I have my streaming software. I have my front video camera here. I have this video camera so we can actually do some examples and you guys can work through them. And then I have my page right here. I just want to go through Blackboard real quick for you guys. So I'm just going to open my page right here and you'll be able to see Blackboard. And when you go here, go to your courses. And what you'll see here is your courses. And you can just open them up right here. And I've actually noticed, I've been on Blackboard all day today, and I've actually noticed it being pretty slow. So it looks like we have this is Blackboard Connect. I'll just show everyone how to get there. If they're on YouTube Live, you can always use Blackboard Connect. You can actually talk to me through Blackboard Connect. In a second, I'm going to mute everyone's microphones until we get to the actual questions part. So if we go out here to your regular Blackboard page, you can see I put some additional information right here. So just talking about lectures. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and go mute everyone. So I can go here to attendees. And I can go here and I can mute everyone. But it looks like we have a pretty good amount of people coming through Blackboard through Blackboard Collaborate. So how do you get the Blackboard Collaborate if you don't know about it already? Well, there's a nice little link right here on the home page of our Blackboard module, and you can just click on that. If you want to use YouTube, you can always click there as well. And if you use Blackboard Collaborate, it will open up. And let's see. I still hear people.
It's kind of blurry.
It's kind of blurry. Let's see.
You can hardly see it.
But we have the answer key already, so.
Oh yeah, you guys have the answer key already.
Yeah, we have the answer key though. Yeah.
Okay. So, is there any? I'm gonna say this right here. This right here, where we talked about doing raw data, taking the mean, getting the SDs, taking those, getting z-scores, getting the cross product, and getting the correlation coefficient. That's going to be really important. Just like I said before spring break, you guys need to make sure you know how to do this chart right here. This chart is pretty much the class. We've been building up to this, to finding this correlation coefficient. And just remember that, the mean cross product right here, that's our correlation coefficient, which is R. So I don't know if in that packet we definitely gave you one of those charts. So make sure you're just very sure we're doing that right there. Okay. So I want to field who has specific questions about specific problems on that packet.
Just a moment.
I would say just questions 2 and 10 because they're very lengthy.
Let's look at those.
Maybe a more detailed explanation.
You said number 2 and number 10?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if we look at number 2, it says, for a statistics class, the relationship between final grades and study time can be summarized as the following. And it says the average final grade is an 85. The SD of the final grade is 7. The average study time is 2 hours, and the SD is 2. And then the correlation between X and Y is 0.74. So it says first, estimate the average final grade for Ian if he studied 1 hour for his exam. So here, as you can see in the study packet, here what we're going to do is we can just use our, magic formula where we use z of y equals r times z of x, which is just a standardized regression equation. So what we can do first is transform the raw score of 1 hour. So Ian studied for 1 hour. So we can just transfer that into a z-score. So 1 minus mean, so that's the deviation, divided by our SD, which is 2, is going to give us his z-score, and that's going to be minus 0.5. Okay, so we have his z-score. What we can do is put it into the magic formula here. So someone says mute you guys. I don't hear you guys. I hear beeps, but that's about it. But so what we use here is just our magic formula. So we now take our negative 0.5 and multiply that by R, which is 0.74. And from that we get, let me pull up my calculator. We get negative 0.37, right? Okay.
Yes.
So that's in a z-score. So what we have to do that now is just transform that back to a raw score. So this is, remember, this is his average final grade in z-score. Or this is final grade in z-score. So we gotta take this, and how do we transform it back? We go from raw, so we just take a z-score, so we do negative 0.37, multiply it by 7, which is the SD, and then we add it to the mean, which is going to be 85. So that'll give us 82.41. So that's what we would estimate his average final grade would be if he studied for 1 hour. 82.41. Okay, I see someone has a question. And it says, someone says their thing is frozen.
I have a question.
Uh-huh. That's Brianna?
For this kind of no, that's Jacqueline.
Ah, okay. Jacqueline?
For this kind of questions, we could like use the estimate with the raw scores because we can use the new formula for the slope that is r times sdy divided by sdx.
You can use that way as well. For this one, either way you work it out is fine, whichever way you prefer. For these, this is almost faster, but it's just up to you, however you prefer.
So when would you use the other formula, the one she's talking about?
So if we were talking about to use, I mean, you could use it here as well. So you guys remember, okay. I mean, you could work it out either way, just however you prefer. So you could use, if you want to use the slope equals what?
Also for, I know I'm moving a little bit forward for number 9. I think the slope was completely wrong. Like, it was subtracting the -1 and -0.25 with a 2 and 0.50 instead of 2 and 0.50 minus -1 and -0.25.
Okay, we'll move on to that in a second. So pretty much, I mean, for here, I mean, you could do the other way as well. So just whichever way you prefer it, you know. So you could use the, what is it? Slope equals r times sd of y divided by sd of x, right?
Yes.
So you could use that, and then once you get that slope, you could use that and the point of averages, which would be 85.2, to find the intercept, the y-intercept, and use that formula to calculate everyone's, you know. So you can do it either way, just whichever you prefer. Okay.
Yeah, but that way should work at every kind of problems because I tried that way with the problem number 10. And I didn't get the results right.
The same thing?
I have to use the standardized way.
Okay, so let's go to that because I saw that someone else said they had a question on 10. So let's move the problem 10 and let's go through it. Let's see. Okay, so problem 10 is this. It says in a particular restaurant, the average...
Oh yeah, you logged off.
Let's see, it says I gotta reload.